This report outlines a sequence of events between February 3rd and March 1st, 2026, that led to direct military confrontation between the United States and Iran. The information presented is based on official government statements, defense briefings, and verified international reporting. February 3rd, 2026, drone intercept in the Arabian Sea. On February 3rd, U.S. Central Command confirmed that an Iranian Shahed-139 unmanned aerial vehicle approached the USS Abraham Lincoln while the carrier was operating in international waters. According to U.S. officials, the drone ignored repeated radio warnings and altered its flight path toward the carrier's strike group. An F-35C Lightning II assigned to the carrier's air wing was launched to intercept. The drone was subsequently shot down over the Arabian Sea. Iranian state media described the incident as unlawful and stated that the aircraft had been conducting a routine surveillance mission. No casualties were reported. Defense analysts noted that the encounter significantly increased tensions in an already fragile operating environment. February 22, 2026, loss of U.S. MQ-4C Triton. On February 22nd, a U.S. Navy MQ-4C Triton surveillance drone operating over the Strait of Hormuz transmitted a 7,700 emergency signal before disappearing from radar. The Pentagon confirmed the aircraft was lost, but stated that no debris field or missile launch was detected. U.S. officials did not immediately attribute responsibility. Iran denied involvement in public statements. At the time of reporting, the cause of the drone's disappearance remained under investigation. Military experts noted that the absence of physical evidence complicated efforts to determine whether the loss resulted from mechanical failure, electronic interference, or hostile action. February 28, 2026, Operation Epic Fury. On February 28th, U.S. and Israeli officials confirmed the launch of a coordinated air operation targeting multiple sites inside Iran. The operation was described by U.S. defense officials as a response to escalating regional threats. Targets included military installations, command infrastructure, and facilities linked to Iran's missile and nuclear programs. Several senior Iranian officials were reported killed during strikes in Tehran. Iranian authorities later confirmed casualties among members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, but did not release full details. U.S. officials stated that strategic objectives included degrading Iran's command structure and preventing further missile development. Iranian retaliation, Operation True Promise 4. Within hours of the strikes, Iran launched a large-scale retaliatory operation involving drones and ballistic missiles. According to U.S. Central Command, more than 800 drones and approximately 280 missiles were fired toward U.S. and allied facilities in Qatar, Bahrain, and Kuwait. U.S. officials confirmed that 3 American service members were killed and 5 others seriously wounded. Air defense systems intercepted the majority of incoming threats, but several installations sustained damage. The Strait of Hormuz was temporarily closed by Iranian naval forces, disrupting a significant portion of global oil shipments. Energy markets reacted sharply in the following 48 hours. Regional armed groups aligned with Iran, including Houthi forces in Yemen and Hezbollah in Lebanon, also increased military activity during this period. March 1st, 2026 regional impact. By March 1st, active exchanges had reshaped the regional security landscape. The U.S. administration stated that primary strike objectives had been achieved. Iranian leadership condemned the attacks and pledged continued resistance. International diplomatic efforts intensified, with calls for de-escalation issued by European and Gulf states. Conclusion: the February 2026 conflict demonstrates how rapidly tensions in the Gulf can escalate. An initial drone intercept, followed by the unexplained loss of a high-value surveillance aircraft, preceded coordinated military strikes and large-scale retaliation. While investigations into the disappearance of the MQ-4C Triton continued, the broader strategic consequences were immediate: military casualties, infrastructure damage, disruption to global energy supply, and heightened instability across the Middle East. This concludes a timeline based on currently confirmed reporting. If you found this analysis valuable, consider subscribing to Recorded Conflicts for more structured, evidence-based war history.